Hello everybody, welcome back to Neighing Neighbors. Today we are going to be venturing around Hollowwoods, collecting fireflies and doing training while I talk about 10 things Star Stable needs to add into the game. Without any further ado, let's get going. And I just realized, darn, my saddlebag does not match the rest of my snazzy fit. Number one, these are like things that I personally think Star Stable should add into game. One is they need to add when your horse isn't wearing a bridle or like a saddle or something, or mainly just not wearing a bridle. Instead of your person's hands being just like acting like the bridle is there, they should be on the horse's neck instead. I feel like it'll be a bit more realistic that way, and also it just annoys me when it's like, oh my gosh, yes, my hands are totally holding onto reins when there's like no reins there. But yeah, that kind of annoys me, so I would like to see that improvement in game. Number two, I really feel like, I'm gonna go magic horsey here. I really feel like since they say your horses are in the paddock, that they should actually add paddocks into the game, because I feel like that would make it just like a bit more realistic. Yeah, it would just, I think it'd be more fun that way as well, because then people could like go out and catch their ponies or horses and stuff. Number three, I know Star Stable is kind of already planning to do this already, but I thought I'd just mention it anyway. I really want them to add breeding. And when you breed a horse, I don't want it to be like those other games where you have to like wait an eternity for the horse to like, I don't know, be pregnant and then actually give birth to the foal. And no, instead I want it to be like you can't ride that horse while it's pregnant. And also you should be able to like see that the horse looks pregnant rather than just the game saying the horse is pregnant. I just feel like that would be a bit more realistic, as I really like Star Stable to be realistic. So I thought, yeah, it'd be really cool if like when a horse became pregnant, that you like could see that they were pregnant rather than just, yeah. But yeah, I really like to see breeding in game sometime really soon with those sort of details. Number four, I know most of us like don't really care about this, but just personally, being a horse rider, knowing how you actually are supposed to ride, I feel like when you're riding with a Western saddle, I think you should be riding differently. Like your hands should be riding like you're holding Western reins instead of like this, what I'm doing right now. And you shouldn't, if you're wearing a Western saddle, I reckon you shouldn't be able to post when you're trotting, because you never post when you're trotting if you're riding Western. So, oh my gosh. So I just think that'll be really realistic and would make it a bit more fun, I guess, to see that like the different disciplines are actually different, rather than like, oh yes, that's totally logical that you post in the Western saddle. It's fine. But yeah, I would really like to see that change in the game. Okay, number five. There are a couple more breeds I'd like them to add into game, because I really liked these breeds. I really want to see them in game because I've seen them in my Schleich courses and I'm like, oh my gosh, girly, I want that in game. I want to be able to ride a Peruvian Paso and stuff. So yeah, I'd really like to see Peruvian Pasos and Pura Raza Espanolas. And I'd also, what was the other breed? Oh, and I want to see Black Forest horses in the game as well. Number six. I would really like it if you could actually be able to purchase star horses. Like, they say that star horses are a breed in the game, but I'm not actually sure you can purchase them, which is a bit annoying, because then you're like, oh my gosh, yes, star horses are so cool, but then you can't actually purchase them. I mean, I'd be fine if like Star Stable made you wait until you were a certain level or a certain, I don't know, reputation with some sort of thing. But I really would like to see the star horses being being able to be purchased in the game. So number seven, I'd really love to see that horses can swim in game and people can swim as well. Like, there should be a thing where you can like train your horses to be able to swim at a certain level, and then you can actually go in water without being like, swimming, oh, the water was too deep, you need to return to the shore. And I'm like, shut up, I know. But yeah, I would really love to see if horses could swim in game, because then it wouldn't be so annoying when we're like trying to get past somewhere, but then I don't know, it's kind of annoying that you can't swim. So yeah, I just thought that could be added into game as well. Oh, you can see how many oh my gosh, I never noticed you could see how many light you have up here. Okay, I'm not gonna do this quest right now because I'm gonna get distracted. Number 8. I feel like you should be able to have a house in Star Stable along with the home stable. You should have like a house beside it. I feel like that'd just be cool. And I'd love to see if you can make yourself like a coffee and like stuff like that. Oh my gosh, there's an Ardennes. And you can like make food for yourself, and that would be really cool. I'd love to see that in game if you had like a house. I think that'd be really cool. Number 9. I think all of us wish for this, but I think that Star Stable should make things slightly cheaper, because I feel like things these days are just so expensive and no one can afford them, because like, I don't know, it's quite annoying. So I think Star Stable should lower the prices for some things. Like they can have, I don't know, some sort of discount week, I don't know, something like the Bazaar, but with like all shops, and everything gets discounted. Ooh, Wisp. Yeah, I'd really love to see some discounts in the game on like just the global store, something like that, because it's really annoying how everything is so expensive. Alrighty, last but not least, number 10. I think we need to be able to have more than just 10,000 Jorvik shillings at a time. I feel like if we're just going to stick at your 10,000 Jorvik shillings, if we do have like any extra Jorvik shillings that we gained, but we already had 10,000, if you spend 10,000, like you kind of get those Jorvik shillings back instead of going straight to 0 and losing those extra Jorvik shillings. I feel like that'd be really nice, and we'd actually be able to afford more things. So yeah, anyway, those are the 10 things I'd really love to see in Star Stable. And yeah, anyway guys, that's gonna be all for today's YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed. I have to accept this. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.